Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial on BEDMAS. So if you have a calculation which needs to be done in different steps, then BEDMAS is a way of remembering the rule in which you need to do those steps, because if you do them in the wrong order, you're going to get the wrong answer. So the rule is BEDMAS, which stands for brackets, exponents, division and multiplication, and addition and subtraction. And this we can use as a bit of a checklist. So anything that is inside brackets needs to be done first. Then comes any exponents, and we'll have a look later on in this video about what exponents are. Then division and multiplication, which are at the same level, so that does not necessarily mean that any division should come before any multiplication. If you've got divisions and multiplications, you should be working left to right, so that could mean that a multiplication actually comes before a division here. And same for addition and subtraction. So if you've got additions and subtractions, then you're working left to right. And again, that could mean that you're actually doing subtraction before addition. We'll have a look at some examples of that as we continue the video. So here we've got 4 plus 7 times 6. So let's go through BEDMAS. Do we have any brackets? No, we don't. Do we have any exponents? We don't. Do we have any division and multiplication? We have a multiplication, so that needs to be done first. We need to do 7 times 6 first. So what is 7 times 6? That is 42. So this is going to be 4 plus 42, and now we've only got one thing left to do, which is the addition. 4 plus 42 is 46. Okay, so the next question is 4 plus, and then in brackets, 7 times 6. Do we have brackets? Yes, we do. So what's inside that bracket needs to be done first. So we've got 4 plus, and then 7 times 6 is 42, and 4 plus 42 is 46. Okay, question 3. We've got 4 plus 7 inside brackets times 6. Do we have any brackets here? Yes, we do. So what's inside the bracket needs to be done first. 4 plus 7, that is 11 times 6. And if we work out 11 times 6, that gives you 66. So we can see, comparing question 2 and question 3, that where the brackets are is going to affect the final answer. Next question we have is 6 divided by 6 times 2. Do we have any brackets here? We don't. Do we have any exponents here? We do not. Any division and multiplication? Yes, it's all division and multiplication, so we're working left to right. In other words, we're doing the 6 divided by 6 first. So 6 divided by 6, which is 1 times 2, and if we calculate that, we get 2. Okay, so next question, 6 divided by, and then in brackets, we've got 6 times 2. Do we have any brackets? Yes, we do. So we need to do what's inside the brackets first. So this is going to be 6 divided by, now work out 6 times 2, which is 12, and 6 divided by 12 is a half, or 0.5. Question 6, 5 minus 8 plus 3. Do we have any brackets? No. Do we have any exponents? No. Do we have any division or multiplication? No. Do we have addition or subtraction? We do. So we should be working left to right here. So if we do 5 minus 8 first, because that's what's on the left, we get 5 minus 8 is negative 3, or minus 3, plus 3. And if we work out negative 3 plus 3, we get 0. Question 7, here we've got 5 minus, and then in brackets we've got 8 plus 3. So do we have brackets? Yes, we do. So we need to do what's inside the brackets first, which is 8 plus 3 is 11. So we've got 5 minus 11. And if we work out 5 minus 11, we get negative 6. Okay, question 8, we've got 12 minus 9 minus 3. There's no brackets, no exponents, no division and multiplication. It's all subtraction, so we're working from left to right. So 12 minus 9 is 3, minus 3 gives you 0. So 12 minus 9 minus 3, do the 12 minus 9 first, and that gives you 3, and then 3 minus 3 is 0. Now question 9, do we have any brackets? Yes, we do. So we need to work out what's inside the brackets first. 9 minus 3 is 6, so we've got 12 minus 6. And if we work out 12 minus 6, that's 6. Question 10, we've got 42 divided by 3 divided by 2. No brackets, no exponents. We have two divisions here. So we're working left to right. So firstly, we need to work out 42 divided by 3, which is 14, divided by 2, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. Question 11, 42 divided by, and then here in brackets, we've got 3 divided by 2. So we need to work out what's inside the brackets. So 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So we've got 42 divided by 1.5. And if we calculate that, we get 28. Okay, so question 12, we have a few more steps to this calculation. So we need to be even more careful about the order in which we do them. So do we have any brackets? Yes, we do. We have 6 plus 12 inside brackets. If we work that out, we get 18, and that's got to stay on the same side of the division as it already is. Okay, so no more brackets. Do we have any exponents? So this is the first question in this video that has had exponents. That is the 6 to the power of 3, which if we work out 6 to the power of 3, that means 6 times 6 times 6. And if we work out 6 times 6 times 6, 6 times 6 is 36, then 36 times 6 is 216. So we get 6 to the power of 3 is 216 divided by 18, which is 12. Okay, so question 13, which there's a lot going on here, so we need to break it down into a order that we need to do things here. So do we have any brackets? Yes, we do. We have 2 sets of brackets. So what do we do here? So firstly, the outside set of brackets, which is the brackets that begin before the 12 and ends there, tells us that what that part needs to be done first. So forget about the divided by 13 and the minus 12 at the end until we've done what's inside the bracket. Now inside that bracket, we have another set of brackets. So we need to do what's on the inside set of brackets first. So first thing to do is we need to work out square root of 196. So the square root is that funny tick looking symbol, and that counts as an exponent. So the square root of 196, when we take the square root of something, we're looking to find what number times itself gives you, in this case, 196. Now, 196 is 14 times 14, so that is equal to 14. So what we've got here is 12 squared minus, and then the opening bracket is square root of 196. We've just found that to be 14 divided by 14. And then we've got the rest of our equation. So what's the next thing to do? We've still got two sets of brackets. Still got to do what's inside the innermost set of brackets first. So 14 divided by 14 is 1. So we've got 12 squared minus 14 divided by 14 is the next thing to do, which gives us 1. And because we've now got just one number inside that set of brackets, just one number inside the brackets tells us we don't need to write the brackets anymore. So we're now down to just one set of brackets. Okay, so now we still need to do what's inside this bracket first. 12 squared minus 1, so the 12 squared is an exponent, and that comes before minus. So 12 squared is 144. 12 times 12 is 144. Minus 1 divided by 13 minus 12. Still got to do what's inside the brackets first. So 144 minus 1 is 143. Divided by 13 minus 12. Okay, so we don't have any brackets anymore, don't have any exponents anymore. Do we have division or multiplication? Yes, we do, so we need to do the division first. 143 divided by 13, which gives you 11. So we've got 11 minus 12, and final answer there is -1. Okay, question 14. So here we've got 4 plus 12 inside a bracket divided by 8. All of that first part of the question is inside a bracket. And then we've got plus 6 minus 2 to the power of 4. So do we have any brackets? Yes, we do. We've actually got 3 sets of brackets. So that will need to be done before anything else. Okay, so we have to focus on what's inside the brackets first, and we've got brackets inside brackets. So what's inside needs to be done first. So we need to do the 4 plus 12 first. So what's 4 plus 12? 4 plus 12 is 16. So we've got 16 divided by 8 plus 6 minus 2 to the power of 4. Okay, so what is 16 divided by 8? That's 2 plus 6 minus 2 to the power of 4. Do we still have any brackets? Yes, we do. So we need to work out that 6 minus 2 next. So what is 6 minus 2? That is 4. So we've got 2 plus 4 to the power of 4, and 4 to the power of 4. That means 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. And 64 times 4 is 256. So we've got 2 plus 256 which gives you 258. And the last question on this video, we've got 110 minus, and then in brackets, 5 minus 3 to the power of 6 minus 2 plus 4 minus 1 divided by 36. So we've got some brackets here. We've got how many sets of brackets? We've got 3 sets of brackets, which means what's inside those brackets needs to be done first. So let's do the 5 minus 3 bracket. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So we've got 110 minus 2 to the power of 6 minus, and then we've got a bracket inside the exponent, which is what we will be working out next, minus 1 divided by 36 is going to be, now we're working out the 2 plus 4, which is 6. So we've got 110 minus 2 to the power of 6 minus 6 minus 1 divided by 36. Okay, so looking at what's inside the brackets, because what's inside the brackets needs to be done first. Do we have any brackets inside the brackets? No, we don't have any brackets inside the brackets. Do we have any exponents inside the brackets? Yes, we do, so we need to do the exponent first. But inside the exponent, we have something else to do. So we need to do that 6 minus 6 in the power. So 6 minus 6 is 0. So we've got 110 minus 2 to the power of 0 minus 1 divided by 36. So inside those brackets, we still have an exponent that we need to calculate. We need to work out 2 to the power of 0, which is 1. So we've got 110 minus 1 minus 1 divided by 36, and 110 minus 1, because now we're still working out what's inside the brackets, but inside the brackets we've only got 2 subtractions, so we're working left to right. 110 minus 1 is 109 minus 1 divided by 36, and 109 minus 1 is 108 divided by 36, which gives you 3. Thanks for watching.